Hello everyone, hope you all are at best of your health among this pandemic of COVID-19. As we all are adjusting and trying to cope ourselves with this pandemic of COVID-19 and trying to overcome it. So, in our work to move ahead, we need your supports and love for us. Now, we have already gone through Dr. Shyama Prasad Mukherjee's early age up to his contributions in the Great Bengal Famine of 1943. So, before moving to the deeds, ups and downs and journey of Mukherjee's life, let's have a look into the year from 1942 to 1946 of Shyama Prasad Mukherjee's role in political phase of India. And today, we will have a brief concept of Shyama Prasad Mukherjee's political role in the year 1942 and the Quit India movement. So, Shyama Prasad established himself as the most towering leader of Bengal in a matter of only 6 to 7 years and then quickly attracted limelight in all India politics and emerged as arguably the most important opposition voice in parliament in independent India. Now, his crusade during the Bengal famine to serve and save lakhs of victims of famine in 1943 must set at rest any doubt on this issue. While Muslim League ministry operated in a nexus with the British regime, creating and festering this dangerous famine, which devoured nearly 3.5 million lives of Hindus and Muslims. Shyama Prasad worked tirelessly to raise resources, serve and save as many lives as possible.
That youngest generation don't know about the contribution of Dr. Mukherjee in the freedom movement. This is not the mistake of the generation. However, in history books has never mentioned about the contribution of Dr. Mukherjee's. The Congress government never gave recognition as he deserves. He joined in Hindu Mahasabha in 1939 and he became a president in 1944. When the famine of Bengal arrived in 1943, organized a large scale of relief work. When M.A. that was Muhammad Jinnah introduced the two-nation theory by dividing India and creating Pakistan, Mr. Mukherjee opposed with tooth and nail. So this was basically the conclusion. That means again, you can know right that how this history things has actually played, because this books never mentioned what exactly his contribution was there during this Indian freedom movement. And that's the reason, right, that younger generation doesn't know that what kind of the contribution he did. And
now, opposition to Quit India movement, Hindu Mahasabha's official decision to boycott the Quit India movement, and the Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh's decision of non-participation in the movement, as Gandhi wanted British government to transfer his entire power to the Muslim League. Mukherjee wrote a letter to Sir John Herbert, Governor of Bengal, as to how they should respond to Quit India movement. In this letter, dated 26th of July 1942, he wrote, "Let me now refer to the situation that may be created in the province as a result of any widespread movement launched by the Congress. Anybody who, during the war, plans to stir up mass feeling resulting internal disturbances or insecurity must be resisted by any government that may function for the time being." Mukherjee, in this letter, reiterated that the Fazlul Haq-led Bengal government, along with his alliance partner Hindu Mahasabha, would make every possible effort to defeat the Quit India movement in the province of Bengal and made a concrete proposal in regard to this.
The Great Bengal Famine of 1943-44 and relief activism during it fed the politics of Hindu rights, a development that has not previously received much scholarly attention. Using unused primary sources, the article introduces a novel side to the study of communal politics, namely the propagation of Hindu communalism through food distribution during a humanitarian crisis. It examines the caste and class bias in private relief and provides the first in-depth study of the multifaceted process. The party portrayed Muslim food officials as saboteurs in the food administration, alleged that the Muslim League government was creating a new group of Muslim grain traders, undermining the establishment of Hindu traders, and publicized the government's failure to avert the famine to prove the economic unavailability of creating Pakistan. For example, that Hindu political leaders were deliberately impeding the food supply in the hope that starvation would compel Bengal Muslims to surrender their demand for Pakistan. The politics of religious conversion played out bluntly in famine relief when the Mahasabha accused Muslim volunteers of converting starving Hindus to Islam in exchange for food and demanded that Hindu and Muslim famine orphans should remain in Hindu and Muslim orphanages respectively.
The question is, to combat this movement, the Quit India movement in Bengal, the administration of the province should be carried out in such a manner that in spite of the best efforts of the Congress, this movement will fail to take root in the province. It should be possible for us, especially responsible ministers, to be able to tell the public that the freedom for which the Congress has started the movement already belongs to the representatives of the people. In some spheres, it might be limited during the emergency. Indians have to trust the British, not for check or for Britain, not for any advantage that the British might gain, but for the maintenance of the defense and freedom of the constitutional head of the province, and will be guided entirely on the advice of your minister.
we are going to share these things right on the social media portals. I just request every one of you to show your love towards Dr. Shyama Prasad Mukherjee. You guys have seen lot of leaflets, lot of posts, lot of sharings happening. Why? Just to make the awareness in India who was this legend, who has actually gone and given his complete life in the Indian independence. But at the end, what exactly happened? Nobody knows about. There were so many freedom fighters, right, who came across India. So many freedom fighters who came across India to save India. But there were so many huge things which was there, nobody knows about it. So, guys, watch us, hear us, and share your feedback, which will definitely one of the valuable feedback for the entire team of production, the creative team who is working behind it. It's not only me, right, who is coming in front of the screen. It doesn't go on and take a much of time, but definitely yes, the production team who is working behind it. It takes a lot of time, guys. So share it, follow us on YouTube, share it as much as you can, show your love across. Shyama Prasad Mukherjee. That's all from my end, guys. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat. Love you, India.